So behind me here is just the upper room. And then we look back in the Bible, so many things happen. We just look in John chapter 13. And Jesus washed the disciples' feet, and they had the Last Supper. And on that Last Supper, he talks about the prediction of his death, and he talks about the prediction of the betrayal. And he talks about the prediction of Peter denying him. So many big events happening just in one single night. But here's the deal. At the same time that happened, you have the fact that the disciples, their main concern was the seating arrangement. They're concerned with who was sitting by Jesus, who's the most important of the disciples. That's their concern, and they totally lost focus of the importance of the night. And that really makes me think about how many times we're in the presence of God and we lose sight of what the moment really means. It all comes down to faith. It all comes down to trust. And Jesus knew that he had to send them a message, a very strong message. He had to kind of refocus them. So he does that. And in John chapter 14, verse 1, he kind of settles the case. After he gave all that information, and after he realized, hey, listen guys, you got to focus on what's important. And in verse 1 in chapter 14, he talks about, do not let your heart be troubled. Also, trust in God, trust also in me. I mean, that's exactly the point that he was making. So basically, our job is to trust him. It's a matter of faith. See, we can battle our trouble, we can battle our doubts, not by being bold, by being courageous, but by having faith. And that's exactly what Jesus just had this experience with the disciples that night. And I think that's the lesson for us. God did not make us to worry, but he made us to trust him and to have faith. And I hope that we can find that faith every day with him.